welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to have you guys back here today. So I decided to do a little Q&A fun. I started my channel a couple weeks ago and I wanted to have an opportunity to have you guys get to know me. So as you guys know already, maybe not, my name is Shanice. This is my channel, Septembrelove. I have a blog as well. That is www.septembrelove.wordpress.com. I'll put it in the description box below so you can go and check it out. Read my posts and see which one you connect to the most, which one you like. Comment, subscribe, follow, and share on that one. And then I'm glad you're here on my YouTube channel. So I put on my Instagram the other day a box and I wanted people to ask me some questions. So we're gonna go through that today. All right, so we'll start off with what is your name and the name of your channel. My name is Shanice. My channel is Septembrelove. What inspired the name Septembrelove is because I'm born in September. It's my birthday. And I don't know if you guys have seen, you've probably never seen it. If you go to my Instagram, I'm always talking about I'm in the love journey, like really discovering what love is with me and God, me and people. Like, I think our life is about love. So I'm born in September and I'm always talking about love in all types of ways. So I figured, why not? So Septembrelove has been my name for a while. I'm from Canada, but both my parents are Jamaican. So I'm from Jamaican descent and I love that, okay? I love that my parents are Jamaican because it's the best. The best island. Don't at me. Let's see. My channel will be about everything. Lifestyle, spirituality, just everything. Hair, skin, relationships, friendships, family relationships, fashion, like literally everything about in life. That's kind of what it would be about. Why did you start a YouTube channel? I've been wanting to start a channel for about 6 years now. And I was just always, I was afraid to start because I just was afraid. I'm like, what if people don't follow me or subscribe or whatever? What if I have nothing to say? What if I suck? Like, all that self-talk that's not healthy. So I went to from then just busy and then not being positive. And yeah, and so I decided to do it because I had my blog first. I always wanted to do before my blog, I wanted to do a channel. But I was like, okay, maybe a blog will be better. So I did my blog first and then, yeah, and I'm here and I love it. I wanted to have a channel where I could inspire people, encourage people to talk, like just be real, about life, my experiences and things like that. Because I hated growing up and feeling like people would just be fake and not be honest with what they're going through or what their struggles are, what their fears are, what their victories are. Like, just having a nice environment where you just feel free just to talk and be honest. If I could collab with anyone right now, who would it be? If I could collab with anyone right now, who would it be? I would say right now, my god sister, Coily Crown. I'll collab with her and my friend Candace. She has a channel called, she has a clothing line called Tijay Couture. So I'll collab with them because they're super fun. My god sister does hair and then Candace does fashion. So it'll be really fun. And look out for that. I'm sure that's gonna be coming up soon. But yeah. Oh, I speak one more person. This is so random, but B. Simone. I really like B. Simone. I think she's so cool. I think she's so fun. I think she's very real. Like, she's like inspiring to me. Yeah, so I would love to collab with her even though she lives miles and miles away. That'd be really, really cool. Like a dream of mine to collab with her. So yeah. Okay, do you have any siblings? Yes, I have one little brother. He's little, or in terms of younger, I shouldn't say little. He's younger than me, but he's taller than me. He looks older than me. And I wish we had another sibling. I don't want to get rid of my brother. I want to keep him, but add another sibling. In my fantasy world, I would have an older brother, me, my current brother, and then a younger sister or brother. I wouldn't mind being the only girl. So that, I wish I was a second. I wish I wasn't the firstborn. But hey, that's how the cookie crumbled. So that's it. But yeah, and I do have like, we have, my brother and I have like friends and people around us that we like call our siblings or whatever. It's my brother's best friend. I call him like my adopted brother. And then my god sisters, I call them like my sisters. But True Blues, my brother. Right. So what is the hardest thing about becoming a YouTuber? I think the hardest thing is actually starting, like actually recording your first video, actually like, yeah, editing your first video. And then I had a situation where I made a video and edited everything, 20 minutes of good footage, gone. So dealing with stuff like that is really hard because like you put your heart into it and you want to do well and just gone. So that's probably the tough things I've experienced so far, even though it's been a short time. It's been very annoying, that part of it. And yeah, preparing. I like planning, so I'm planning ahead and stuff like that. My brother is really helpful with my channel too, making sure that, you know, I get all my ideas out, you know, because I have lots going on up here and sometimes it doesn't come out in the way it's supposed to. Okay, would you ever lock your hair? No, I would never. I couldn't, maybe I shouldn't say never, because what if I get it in like 20 years? Who knows? But right now, no. I like playing with my hair. I like doing different things. I like my curls. I would be sad if I couldn't touch my, like, you know what I mean? My mom has beautiful dreads, like literally down to her bum, like long hair. It looks so good on her. And people always say like, oh, you should lock your hair, just because we have a similar look and she has beautiful locks. But let her take over that, you know what I mean? My brother and I will hold down the curls. She can take the locks. Yeah, I can't see me doing it, but I like to like do faux locks. I like the option, you know? I don't want to have it forever, you know? I know you can take out, like you can actually unravel locks and stuff, but I don't know if I don't know if I could do that. So yeah, right now, yeah, I wouldn't. I love it, but not for me. What's your dream job? My dream job is what I do, to be a teacher and a youth leader. That's my dream job. That's what I love to do. And actually, to be a mom is, I don't know if it's a job, but I mean, yeah, a mom and a wife would be my ultimate. Like, that's what I want. I really want a family. I really want a family of my own, so I'm hoping that happens soon. So yeah, that would be my ultimate like dream, to have my own family, my husband, my children, be a teacher and a youth leader. Like that would be like, wow, so full. Your dream vacation. Dream vacation, Greece. Greece. And I would also want to go to Israel. I also want to go to Italy. Those are the three places, but Greece is like number one. Like I just want to see, just smell the air. I want to touch the water. I want to just like walk on like the rubbles, you know, the ground. Just want to walk and just the ancient stuff. I just love it. Like I'm not really a sightseer. Like if I go to, I guess because I go to the States and I go to like, I've been to Dominican, I've been to Cuba, Paraguay. But like, I'm not really a sightseer kind of girl. I like to just go and just cock up my foot, and people are like, I want to go and like just research and just explore. I'm not that. Like I just want to be like, wow, luxury. Like that's how I like to travel. But Greece, I want to get my backpack and my hat and like trudge, like off I go. Like I really want to do that. And Italy and those kind, because there's so much history, and I think also too, being a Christian, like you can see like your history like before your eyes, you know, like it just, I think that's so cool. So yeah, those are the places I want to go, but Greece is my number one spot. So what inspired me to become a teacher? So for those who don't know, I am a teacher. Yeah. So what inspired me to become a teacher? I've always wanted to be a teacher, and I was always a very, I guess, bossy kid. So being a teacher, you know, you feel like you're the boss, take attendance and you mark papers and you just like the way it looked, you know? And then I was reading at a very early age, so I would like to teach like my friends how to read, or like when I was in kindergarten, because I was one of those reading, I would teach my friends like with help my friends with their homework and or their work in class, like their tracing of letters and stuff. And so yeah, I also think it's kind of a part of like my DNA in a sense. My grandmother is a principal. My great grandmother was a teacher. My dad taught for a little bit, and my mom taught as well. It still is in education as well. Yeah, so I think it's just kind of like a part of. No one forced me or pressured me, but it's something that I was always drawn to, and I love connecting with families. I love children. I love youth. So and the thing is, I never really liked school. I didn't like school like that. And people think that's so weird. How are you a teacher? You don't like school. But like, I didn't really like school in the way that you probably would expect. Like, I liked what school taught me in the sense of socially, like holistically. Like the teachers that I love the most are the ones that gave me holistic education. So academics, mental, emotional, spiritual, like those teachers that really poured into me, the ones that I will never forget. And so I kind of wanted to be that influence, I guess, in a young person's life. Like not just helping you with your math, but helping you with your anxiety, or helping you, you know, work through social issues, or helping you to really figure out what your passion is outside of academics, you know, just really being that guide. And because you're in school majority of the time, what other ways easier to do that than being a teacher, in my opinion. So yeah, if I was to teach anywhere besides Canada or besides the GTA, Hawaii. Random. I looked into it before, but I want to teach in Hawaii because it's warm and it's beautiful. And yeah, the Hawaii is where I would want to go. Yeah, I like a good environment. I want to be able to like have a nice weekend when I'm not teaching, go to the beach or whatever. Yeah, I feel like it's probably more like a slower pace there as well. So I feel like I probably want to teach in Hawaii if I wasn't teaching here. What are you most proud of in life so far? I'm most proud of my progress as a person. I feel like I'm always a work in progress, but I feel like in the last 4 years, I went through a lot of changes and just being like in my 20s, you know what I mean? There's always something going on. There's always something changing, perspectives and this and that. Like it's just a really annoying decade. But I mean, I feel like my progress as a person, I feel getting over hurts, truly forgiving, rekindling friendships and relationships, learning to express my honest emotions, and also academically, but like career-wise, like I'm really proud that, you know, I'm in the career that I'm in. I love what I do, something that I always wanted to do. I don't wake up feeling like, man, I gotta go to work. Like I'm excited to go to work. Granted, sometimes I'm tired and I deal with kids every day, but at the core of me, I'm happy with where I'm going. Like I love what I do, and it doesn't always feel like work to me. So I like that. I like that I'm in the career that I want, and my progress as a person, just where I am, and like that I'm still progressing. You know, I'm not ever gonna make it or whatever, but I like that I'm taking steps. I'm going to therapy. I'm praying. I'm talking to God. I'm doing what I gotta do to make sure that I am my best self. So yeah. All right, so it says, what are you truly passionate about? I think what I'm truly passionate about is, I feel I'm going through a transition a little bit in my life. So it is having a family of my own. And I'm passionate about just being prepared and ready for that mentally and emotionally. But I'm also passionate about my youth ministry. Like I love being a youth leader at my church. It's very fulfilling. It can be very, very exhausting. It can be heartbreaking sometimes, because you love them so much, you know. But I think that's what I'm truly passionate about is being a youth leader. If I could get paid to be a youth leader and like live off of that, live well off of it, then I would do that, because I really do love it. I think that's what I'm truly passionate about. I mean, there's a lot of things I'm passionate about, but have my own family and being a youth leader, I think, would be the top two things. If you could wish for 3 things, what would it be? If I could wish for 3 things, one would be to have all my debts paid off. 2, buy a house. 3, go to Greece. Those would be my 3 things. I really want to go to Greece. That's my dream to travel to, my dream place. So I want to go there. What's the best advice you've received? The best advice I received? I think it would be from my dad. And I was probably maybe like 17, 18. And he was talking about, we're talking about like relationships and stuff like that. And this is something that I try to apply to not just like romantic relationships, but just all my relationships. It was, don't take people for granted. It's very simple advice, but something that I think about a lot, because I think we've all felt in our lives like we've been taken for granted, you know, in some way, or people don't really value us or appreciate us. And I would hate to be someone who makes another person feel that way. Or I'd hate to be like, oh, this person was in my life and I didn't really value them, and now they're gone. I'm like, oh, like, you know, I don't want to have that sorrow. So I think that was the best advice I was ever given. He's like, when you get married, when you're dealing with your friends, when you're dealing, don't take people for granted. Don't. Have I taken people for granted? 100% I have. Because I make mistakes, you know. Have people taken me for granted? Absolutely. But something I really think about. If you could know the absolute truth to one question, who and what would you ask? Man, this is hard. I'd ask God if I'm gonna get married and if I'm gonna have kids, and how many. That's a lot of questions. It's that one question. I guess I'd want to ask God about my future family. There we go. So husband, children. If I was to ask someone here on earth that was here living, would be my dad's dad. I would ask my dad's dad what his childhood was like and what his anxieties were. That is because my dad's dad died when my dad was only 4 months old from a brain aneurysm, and he was only 30. So my dad never met his dad like that, you know, like of his knowledge. And he was stressed, and he was the oldest of his siblings, and I'm sure there's a lot of things that he was really anxious about. And yeah, I'd probably want to ask him what his anxieties are about life, like what makes him so like tense or stressed, you know. That's one thing I would want to know the absolute truth to, and I probably want to like help that situation. So that'll be. If you had to quarantine somewhere other than home, where would you choose? I would probably choose. I don't know if I want to. Well, it has to be somewhere else than my house. As weird as it sounds, this sounds so dumb, but probably be in New York with my friend Deja. And I'm probably like, why New York? That's like the worst spot. Just because her home is so like relaxing and it's just fun. Yeah, probably quarantine there. Yeah, that's probably where I would probably want to quarantine if it wasn't here at home. Yeah. So one or two things one or two things you wanted to do this year, and what's your progress on it? I had to pull out my little planner. So every year I get a planner. I get them from Michael's. So if you want a planner, this one is a wellness one. Last year was a strictly like goals, like I want to accomplish. This is wellness goals. Because I feel like that was my focus this year. Simple things like my hair growth and weight loss. So I've been refocusing on my hair growth. Shout out to my god sister, Coily Crown. Okay, go to her YouTube channel right now, or when you do the video. Go check her out. She's great. You can find her on Instagram as well, coily.crown, and she gives me hair tips and stuff like that. Also, my hairdresser, House of Elite, just really helped me to focus on my hair growth. I've been natural for 7 years now, and just, yeah, I think I haven't really been focusing on it like as much as I used to. Especially in the last year, I've been so busy and just putting in crochet and like braids and like not really giving my hair the time. So that's one of my goals this year, and I feel like I'm doing great. Simple things like moisturizing my hair all the time and, you know, co-washing, the basics. That's what I want to focus on, and I'm doing well. Also, one of the other goals that I have was to really be focused on my mental health. So I have been intentional about my therapy sessions. So I started going to therapy in December of 2018. I've been loving it, and I go every 6 weeks, and I just to, you know, make sure I'm taking care of that part of my life. I started ballet. I really want to do lyrical and contemporary type stuff, and I've always wanted to be a dancer, guys. Like all of my life I wanted to be like a professional dancer, like trained dancer. Didn't quite happen for me. Okay, so I said, you know what, I can do it now. I was looking for adult classes for so long, and I found one, and so I started ballet, and it was so hard. I remember I did ballet in grade 10, and it wasn't as hard as this. I don't know, maybe because I'm just like older, I'm not as fit, so like certain things I would have done in grade 10, I'm like, yo, how did I do this? And some of the goals I have are like out doing things outside, so I can't really go outside, so it's a little bit difficult to accomplish those. And those were visiting my friends once a month, so having a lunch or a meetup with a friend once a month, to make sure I'm staying, you know, in the loop. And I've been doing that, but I can't really do that. I started it up until about February, and then that was it. So hoping once this is over, I can get back onto that, because I really like that. My creative stuff was my blog, post a blog at least once per month. Not that good with that yet. I wanted to have 5 videos on my YouTube channel by August. Okay, I think I'm on the right track there. I think I'm kind of speeding ahead. And yeah, work out every day, which I've been doing 5 days a week, and I've been enjoying that. One thing I'm not doing really good on right now is my eating, especially quarantining. I'm eating trash right now. Over there on my desk, you guys can't see it, there's a piece of bread that I didn't finish eating. Bread and butter. Why are you eating that? So that's something I have to still work on. But yeah, those are some things that goals I set for this year, and I'm actually accomplishing them, and it's super exciting. So yeah. Okay, another question. Do you have baby names planned? Yes, I do. So I want to have 4 kids. I want to have 2 boys and 2 girls. And if I have 3, I want to have 2 boys and 1 girl. I don't want to share my names though. Ooh. But yeah, I do have them planned. So I have them planned for over 10 years now. Yeah, and they haven't changed. So hopefully whoever I marry likes them. I'm willing to compromise, I guess, ish. But yeah, so I do have my names planned. 4 names. I love them. They're very special, and I look at all the meanings, and I envision what I want the child to be like. I'm very big on names. Okay, so next question is, would you want your own platform, like your own talk show? I'm laughing because the person who's asking me this is hilarious. I don't know if I would want that. I wouldn't oppose it, but it's not something I really think about. Yeah, I don't know what I would even do on the show. Like, what would I do? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I wouldn't mind it, but it's not something that I'm like, I'd have a talk show one day. I used to want to be on ET Canada, like a loser. I thought I was like gonna be the best journalist ever. That dream died quickly. Yeah, I wanted to like interview celebrities and stuff. That's all I wanted. But the thing is, I didn't even want to do the research. Like, I didn't want to like prepare for interviews. I wanted just someone give me the questions, give me the information. I want to just look cute on the camera and ask the questions. Leave me alone after that. That's not how it works. So, talk show, I guess, if it comes my way, but not something that I am like thinking about, you know? Okay, when do you plan on posting your amazing plays so the world can witness? So for those of you who don't know, I write plays alongside my brother and my friend, Deidre. And we write plays. We wrote, Miss D and I wrote, sorry, I call her Miss D. But D and I wrote, worked at a school together. We did 2 there, and then my brother and 3 of us did 2. No, 3 of us did 1 together, and then my brother and I just did another 1 together, which has been postponed obviously because of what's going on. But I've never really thought about posting my plays, but I will definitely. When I do have shows, I put it on my Instagram, and my cast puts it on their Instagram. So if you are in the area, come through and check it out because they're really good. Not to toot my own horn, but they're fun. They're a good time, great message, very powerful plays that inspire and encourage you. So, and it brings real life situations out so you can connect. So I really, really love doing plays. I really love writing them. So, yeah. Okay, so favorite artists. This is impossible. My favorite artist is Whitney Houston. Since I was 3, I loved Whitney. I was devastated when she died. Like, devastated for a little bit. For like a year and a half, I would say. Like, it really bothered me. I don't know if I have, like, I love a lot. The thing is, I love, and this question is so funny. The next question is hip-hop or R&B? R&B. I'm an R&B person. Love hip-hop, but an R&B head to the core. Doesn't matter the year, decade, I don't care. I love R&B music. It's my favorite. I can be in any mood and listen to R&B. Cleaning my house, R&B. Taking a drive, R&B. So upset, R&B. Really happy, R&B. Like, I love R&B. My artists would fall in the R&B category in terms of my favorites. Do I have a favorite other than Whitney Houston? I have lots. I don't know if there's one. As you can see on my wall behind me, I have my TLC record. I have Lauryn Hill, Boyz II Men, Michael Jackson. I have Janet Jackson. I have Patti LaBelle. Like, I don't have one other than Whitney. I don't really know. Yeah, but R&B music is my thing, and so I usually like R&B artists. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is a hard question. Buju or Barris? Buju Banton or Barris Hammond? Ooh. Like, that is hard. Jeez. I can't pick. Because it's different. They have different sounds. So for me, it's like, one's reggae, one's more of a dancehall vibe. So if I had a favorite reggae artist, it would be Buju Banton, like, for sure. I mean, Barris Hammond. And my favorite dance artist would be Buju Banton. Like, that's easy. Like, I think I can't pick one. They both have classics. Like, and the one doesn't have more classics than the other. Like, they both have classics. Think about all their songs from Mr. Mention all the way up for Buju. Like, I can't think. For See You Tomorrow for Barris and Tempted to Touch. Like, there's just, yeah, I can't pick. I'm sorry, this is bad, but I can't pick one. Is you're such a positive soul. What keeps you lifted? Thanks for that. Sometimes I don't always feel positive. Okay. But I guess overall, I'm pretty much an optimistic person, generally speaking. What keeps me lifted? For one, it would be my faith. My faith in God is the main thing that keeps me lifted, because there are days I don't feel lifted at all. And at least I know I have God to lift me up, to be my strength, my joy, my peace. I don't know what I would be like or feel like if I didn't have that outlet, that hope, because life can be annoying. Also keeps me lifted, my family. So my brother and my mom and my dad, and I have them for support. And my brother's very funny, so I like to laugh a lot. I love to laugh, so we do that helps me. I love to be a fool. And I like to, what keeps me lifted as well is doing things I like. A lot of times people don't really think about that. Like, doing what you enjoy doing helps to keep you healthy, helps to keep you happy, helps to keep you looking forward to something. So doing things I like. So I love being a youth leader. I love teaching. I love being on YouTube. I love writing my blog. I love my godchildren. I love my family. So like, just doing things I like, surrounding myself with people that I like, keeps me lifted. And doing for others, so encouraging other people. So encouraging other people when they're going through stuff is something that really helps me to stay positive, helps me to be uplifted and stuff like that. And also just taking care of myself as best I can, you know, taking a little bath, you know, paint my toenails or something like that, you know, doing little things that just make me feel like cute and pretty. And yeah, that's pretty much, oh yeah, and I write in my journal a lot, every day. Last but not least, 3 reasons why anyone should subscribe to your YouTube channel. Okay, well, honestly, guys, I'm pretty much a regular gal, you know, pretty simple. I feel like if you come to my channel, you're gonna be encouraged. I'm very open about my life, my youth that I have, or my students, they know that. My family, they know that. I try to be very open. It's not always easy, and so I'm honest about that sometimes being open is not easy, but I like to do it, and I think it's healthy. So it's a place where you can get someone who's transparent, and who's honest about their mistakes, their victories, insecurities, and I like to laugh. A lot of times you may look at my videos and being a complete fool, fumble on my words. I'm not gonna edit it out because it happened. Okay, like whatever. Just a place where you guys can feel free to connect with somebody that is like you, because we're not that much different. And that's like the main message of my channel. It's let you guys know that we're not that different. We all have struggles, different struggles, but we all struggle. You know, we all have great things, great talents, but they're different, but they're all talents. You know what I mean? So we're a lot more similar than we often believe or think. So that's a place where you guys can feel connected, get a laugh, be encouraged, and know that someone that's on here is like me. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in to my Q&A. Hope you guys learned some new things about me. If there's any other questions that maybe I didn't answer, put them in the comments below and I can respond to them right away. Or maybe just do another video eventually down the line. But thank you guys so much. Love you guys.